1. Hook. Most beginners dive straight into learning cloud services, but that's a trap. Understanding the basic concepts will save you time, money, and headaches. Let's unpack why grasping the fundamentals is more crucial than memorizing services. Without a solid foundation, you won't know how to use them effectively. You might end up incurring high costs, creating security vulnerabilities, or misconfiguring your applications. 3. The simple explanation. At its core, cloud computing revolves around three key concepts: computing power, storage, and networking. Computing power: this is the capacity to run applications. Think of it as the brain of your operation. Storage: this is where your data lives. It can be temporary or permanent. Networking: this connects your services and allows them to communicate with each other. When you understand how these components interact, you make better decisions. You can choose the right services based on your needs rather than picking random tools. 4. Real-world example. Let's consider a startup called Tech Innovators. They launched an application aimed at helping users track their fitness goals. Initially, they chose a popular cloud service without understanding the basics. They set up an AWS EC2 instance for their computing needs, thinking they could scale later. However, they didn't consider the instance type, choosing a general-purpose instance without evaluating their traffic patterns. Within a month, their application began to slow down as user sign-ups surged to 5,000. They were spending over $1,000 a month on computing resources but were still facing performance issues. After doing a basic analysis, they realized they needed a more specialized instance type, one better suited for their workload. They switched to a compute-optimized instance, decreasing costs by 30% while improving performance by 50%. Understanding the basics allowed them to make informed choices, leading to a smoother operation. 5. What to do instead. Here's a framework for mastering the basics before diving into specific services. Step 1. Understand the fundamentals: IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. Virtualization, load balancing, and auto-scaling. Step 2. Map out your needs. What's your expected traffic? How much data will you store? Use cloud calculators to understand potential expenses. Step 3. Choose the right components. Select the correct instance types based on your workload. Decide between block storage for persistent data or object storage for unstructured data. Step 4. Monitor and optimize. Implement monitoring tools to track performance and costs. Regularly review your resource utilization. Are you over-provisioned? Underutilized? Step 5. Seek feedback and iterate. Solicit input from your team. What are their pain points? Make adjustments based on real-world usage and feedback. 6. Common mistakes. Mistake 1. Skipping the basics. Fix. Spend a week focusing on core concepts. Use online resources, tutorials, and hands-on labs. Mistake 2. Ignoring cost management. Fix. Set budgets and alerts. Use billing dashboards to track your expenses. Mistake 3. Hard coding configuration. Fix. Utilize infrastructure as code tools like Terraform. This allows for easier updates and version control. Mistake 4. Overlooking security. Fix. Learn about IAM policies. Implement the principle of least privilege. Mistake 5. Failing to document. Fix. Keep a running document of your architecture and configurations. This aids onboarding and future troubleshooting. 7. Quick checklist before jumping into services. Run through this checklist. Have you defined your project requirements? Do you understand the key concepts of cloud computing? Have you estimated potential costs? Are you monitoring your resource usage? Do you have feedback mechanisms in place? 8. Summary plus CTA. Understanding the basics of cloud computing is not just an academic exercise, it's a critical skill for real-world application. By mastering these fundamentals, you make informed decisions that lead to successful cloud deployments. If you found this video helpful, share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more practical insights to help you navigate the cloud landscape. Your journey starts with the right foundation. Bonus practical tip: if you're unsure what to pick, start with the simplest option that ships today. Then measure for 7 days, latency, errors, deploy time, and cost. Only upgrade when metrics force the decision, not fear.